Hi everyone, welcome to Design Outsourcing today. We are discussing about grid. I know everyone using grid lines for their daily drafting and designing life. So, we can check what is grid, how to read grid lines, who's introducing grid lines in projects. Grid lines are imaginary lines that are used in a plan to help you see where you are looking quickly. They are visible on all levels and in all views. They are numbered horizontally and lettered vertically. They can be set up in a rigid grid. Why do we need grid lines in construction? Grid lines are the major organizing element of a building and provide the design and construction team with clear reference points, location, and dimensions. Why do architects use grid lines? In architectural drawings, grid lines are labeled for easy reference, often using letters for columns and numbers for rows. They guide the placement of structural elements and help coordinate dimensions across various plans and elevations. What is the purpose of grid lines construction drawings? A grid system is a useful tool for locating and measuring points on a construction drawing. It helps you to align, scale, and dimension your design accurately and consistently. How to read grid lines. The two larger numbers identify a grid line and are known as principal digits as depicted below. To plot coordinate values, always read right then up. Coordinates are always given as an even number of digits, so you know where to separate the easting and northing coordinates. What is a grid? Short answer. A grid is a network of intersecting parallel lines, whether real or imaginary. Most American streets are laid out in a grid pattern, meaning the streets intersect at right angles and form a pattern of squares when viewed from above. How to read a grid. An easy way to remember this is that to get the first number, you go along the corridor horizontal, x-axis eastings, and then up the stairs vertical y-axis northings. I hope you guys got an idea about grid. Who's adding grid? This question, if you ask someone, they will get confused. Who's working an architecture team? They will say, we are adding grid. Same question if you ask the structural or mechanical, electrical, and plumbing, you may get it same. At its core, an architectural grid is a set of intersecting lines, both horizontal and vertical, that divide a space into regular intervals. Structural grids consist of one or more grid sequences. Grid sequences, in turn, consist of multiple individual grid lines that use the same label system. Grid lines can be straight or based on an open polyline shape. Example structural grids between if there is any column that also if they are adding in grids, so same grids needs to show into architecture plan as well. I hope you can see the difference here in this architecture plan. We are incorporated additional grid lines here. Thank you for watching.